Hey guys, thank you for coming again to Flower Tarot. Today we are going to be drawing from some oracle cards and we are going to be asking and seeing what's coming towards you in the following end of April from now, and I believe today's the 22nd of April until the end of April. Okay, so this is for the general collective, so all signs, all zodiac signs, all horoscopes. There's no need to really look at your sun sign, but if you would like to get more detail into your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, that would allow you to understand more about yourself, your life path, your soul number. Also, if you are looking to get more understanding in your love life, you might want to go look deeper into your moon sign as well. So today this is just a collective what's coming towards you in love from now until the end of April. So I have one oracle deck that I'm going to use, and this is going to be for my first reading, so you could either choose this chakra oracle deck, and then I also have another small little teeny oracle deck that you can use, and this is going to be my queen oracle deck. Okay, if that looks a lot better. Okay, awesome. And so the chakra is gonna get quartz crystal, and the sodalite is going to go for the queen. So if you picked the chakra, the first deck, we're looking into clarity, I'm assuming. Maybe you picked a crystal, out of the whim. Maybe you picked it out of intuition. Maybe just because it caught your eye. I don't know. But there's some type of clarification that might be needed in this deck. So this is going to be interesting. Let's start this deck for the first people. Okay. What's coming to love for the collective for the first deck? Oof. A few want to pump out from now into the end of April. Okay. Woo! Okay. So, like I said, you will be needing maybe clarity because coming into your life, in the present moment, you might be facing a soulmate. So you might have somebody who you're close to. You might be close with someone. You might have a deep connection with someone. The type of connection where it's kind of like intuitive, telepathic to a sense, where you might even be able to read each other's minds. If this person hasn't come into your life, maybe you could be manifesting this soulmate experience into your life due to your present moment. Maybe you've done a lot of thinking. Maybe you've opened your third eye. You've allowed yourself to breathe. You allowed yourself to take this time in stillness. Because to me, it just seems like it starts with this guy, and it's just him. And once he finds himself to be able to relax, he opens his mind to see clearly that he has a whole bunch of fucking shit going on here. So many more experiences, so many more doors and paths that even heighten his experiences or his life path. And it could be this other person, this soulmate. So you could be having a soulmate, and it's so beautiful because you will be experiencing joy because of this. You'll be experiencing joy because of this. This is so great. Oh my gosh. You're going to experience joy. So group number one, what I'm seeing is that there needs to be a consistency of emotions, though. You can't just, there seems to be like a keeping yourself poised, to feel the joy and not let yourself be taken over by the joy, because you kind of see this lady and she is just in the goddamn, it doesn't even look like she's like, it doesn't even look like, the sunflowers are everywhere. You know, it's crazy. This is like a music festival going on, but just with flowers. And then she's wearing the flower dress, so she is the festival. She is the flower. She is the joy. So you are becoming the joy. You are, you know, you're going to be restless from this love, from this soulmate connection. So, damn, I'm jealous. Let's go to the next card. Actually, I don't think we should go to the next card group one. I think, actually, you guys might be dealing with a Cancer or a water sign, or a fire sign. It could be any sign though, honestly. Also, somebody could be giving you flowers. You could also need to balance out your solar plexus chakra. You might need to balance out your solar plexus chakra to, you know, maybe you were able to balance yourself out, you know, with this, you know, soulmate and this awakening. And this is where you come into this joy. Yeah. Balancing yourself out because of this instinct in the past. In the past, you had this instinct. You knew that this person brought you love. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you knew that this person brought you love. You knew that this person brought you love, but there were two sides to a story, it seemed. Now I'm kind of being confused. Yeah, you knew that, but you had a direction that you wanted to go. You had a direction that you wanted to go. Look, this wolf is looking away. And there's just so much shit behind him. Like, it's not even that it's not beautiful, because these two shadows are very beautiful, but they're opposites. They're multiple. And look at these moon cycles. This is time after time after time after time after dealing with the same thing. And just having the instinct to move path, kind of like going into Hermit to Hierophant, to a sense. So it's kind of like, yeah. And it's kind of, and it could cloud this joy. Maybe you feel like this soulmate is a facade. Maybe this entire situation has just imploded to a sense where you just are not able to, I mean, not even able to, like, look clearly at the sense of what something truly is. And you know what's so crazy? It almost seems as if this boy is completely delirious. His grandfather looks like a ghost. His grandfather looks like a ghost if you see it. He looks completely see-through. His grandfather's see-through. His grandfather's dead. This is something that is dead. This is something that you are, I mean, maybe you are just, yeah, this decision is dead because you have to release. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have to release this because, I mean, you have to release this old idea. It could have been an old idea in the past. You know, maybe it is. We need to get some more. Yeah, it could have been an old idea in the past. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it could have been, it was an old idea in the past, maybe an old belief, maybe a situation that just got you stuck. It could have been a real situation that got you stuck because, honestly, you needed to release it. You needed to release it. If you could see this. You really needed to release this, this burden, whatever this was to you, this experience from this facade. Right now, you might be going through a facade moment where maybe you are unable to clearly, choose what makes you happy. Oh my gosh. Are you unable to choose what makes you happy? And if you can't choose what make you happy, because you have this joy in the situation with this soulmate that is here. But there's something that has to be released. So, but what shows me is that when you're able to release this, because the situation that is going to come to it is this growth. Oh my gosh. So, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, okay, I'm really seeing it now. Solar plexus chakra. Clear out your solar plexus chakra. Southward, eat old foods, heart chakra, growth. Like, you are releasing this burden, releasing this idea, or situation is just going to allow you to have more growth within yourself. And yeah, you will have passion. You will have passion. Look at that. You will have passion. You're desiring passion. You want that passion. And the situation is they want that recovery with you. 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 And yeah, they want that recovery with you. But this passion has to be instilled. This passion has to be molded. There has to be time. There has to be a foundation built. There has to be a foundation built with this passion. Oh my gosh. And like, maybe they know that you're hurt, or maybe they feel like maybe they want to recover with you. They see you. They want to speak truth to you. They want to give you something. I see something being given to you. I see an experience being given to you. I see something great happening. I see something really great happening. I see everything in the past. I see the past is just the past. Let it go. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna pretend that I never did that. Okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to go to the last card because I really think that this is awesome, you guys. Group 1. Clarity, yes. Because you're gonna bring that creation, mama. Mama, you're bringing that creation outside. Mother Earth. Emotions full. You are intuitive. You've experienced enough. And you have a talisman. Maybe you have your gift. Look at that. You might be getting something. Like, are you getting a gift? Not even saying that you are, but you probably have your own foundation being built. You probably are building your own foundation. You're creating something. You're out there. You look great. And you could be single. You know, I see you focusing. Alright, let's get some clarity. And love. What is the creation card in love? Is this love being created? What is the creation card in love for group 1? What is the creation card in love for group 1? Let me get some clarity. Okay, so I'm gonna pull clarity cards from my Vampires Tarot. Okay. Vampires Tarot, I'm just gonna pull a clarity card. Okay. What is this creation for love? Creation for love. Just for the last one, let's pull a clarity. Let's see what happens. Come on, let's see. Oh my gosh. Wow. And you know, it's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy because it's, you know, I don't mean to curse, but I mean, it's my channel, but at the end of the day, you got 2 stars, actually. You got 2 stars. You're a star, honey. And you have hope. And maybe you might have to look behind. Maybe you are looking behind from, you know, maybe you aren't looking. You're not looking in the past. And you aren't even unhappy because you have so much ahead of you. You have so much. Look at that. Look at that. The Pentacles. It's almost as if you're wasting it, but you just have that poise about you because you know that karma's a bitch, and what's done is said, what has been said is said, and there are contractual ideals that will take place. Okay. Any more toward this love? Okay, so having hope and allowing yourself to, you know, be optimistic. Be optimistic because you're having your ship sailed in. Yeah, be optimistic because with all of this hope that you have, you know, and all of the good, looking toward the light, you know, looking toward the love of things, and you know, you might be in love. You know, you and this lover, there could be a decision that you might have to make, but your ship's is coming in as well. But you have to be poised. You have to allow yourself to have this balance, but there's a time of creativity, movement ahead of you. And honey, 10 of Cups. I just had to say that. Okay. So, thank you so much, Group 1. This was fabulous. You are going to get yourself together. So, what I saw basically is that you have a soulmate in your midst that you have to release in order to bring a new, maybe with this ignited passion within yourself, you're able to create this flare with this soulmate and reignite it. But through you only comes love. So, thank you so much, Group 1, and let's go to Group 2. Alright, so, Group 2. Let me clear these out. Alright, this is a great reading, Group 1. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love these cards. Wow, the Tower just stood out. I don't know why the heck it's like that. Okay, so thank you so much, Group 2. Group 2, you had chosen the Mother Goddess and the Sodalite. So, I feel like I'm sinking. I feel like I'm really going deep. And Sodalite goes pretty deep. Sodalite is all about bringing the inner truth out. It's all about inactivating our latent talents. Sodalite is also for the throat chakra. So basically, I feel an immense transformation going on. I feel an immense transformation going on. I feel an abundantina, you know, traveling. I feel, you know, what kind of love is this? Is this a love that has plagued you, or is this a love that is instilled with you? Group 2, you've chosen great. Leap of faith. Leap of faith. Ain. I can never pronounce this bitch's name right, but I love her. Ain. So this is the leap of faith. So like the Fool, this is asking you to go for that step. Go for, you know, push yourself into whatever you've second guessed. You know, maybe you've allowed yourself to be around negative parties, people who didn't have, you know, your best interest, people who just don't even listen, I feel. Because when I see Ain, I see a completely rare, like high commodity ball of energy. Like she's a solo dolo. She's solo dolo. And you might not really be at a time where you're with a lot of people. But take a risk and put your heart true desire into action. You know, but you are coming from, you're coming from being so grounded, because you're coming from being, you know, you're coming from the ground. You know, you're between two worlds almost, two decisions, because of this risk that you might be afraid of taking. And it could be because there were certain situations involved that just pushed your boundaries. Like, it's almost as if Ain is pushing Ishtar. It's like, get the fuck off of me, bitch. And she's like, boundaries, like, do you see me? Don't even play. So love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. So this is allowing yourself, this is like taking back your power. So you're taking that risk to take back your power. Put yourself where you want to go. Put yourself where you want to be. And unlock that inner truth, which I'm really feeling, because you already unlocked it. You are seriously intuitive. You're a seriously intuitive being. You're spiritually guided. You know yourself already. And you could also be a water sign. You could also really love the water or be connected to the water in some way. The moon, owls. You also might be into occult, metaphysical type of work. So, you know. So this is inner wisdom, Athena. So Athena is extremely, she's extremely poised. She doesn't have to raise her voice for anyone. And she contemplates everything to a point where it's almost as if she has the right response, you know, to whatever comes her way, because she has this bubble around her. But because of this bubble that is around her, it's kind of like it's protecting her, but it's not allowing her to receive whatever she's, you know, I guess, manifesting within. So from manifesting within, you know, it will materialize, but don't, you know, from this past, you really contemplated to a point where you were stuck. So you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Seems to me as though you knowing this, you taking this approach, and you being instilled and kind of like going into this hangman, you know, heart chakra, opening it up, detaching, allowed you to just you know, come to this situation where you are just loving yourself. You're fine. I'm sorry, I had to roll my eyes because you're fine with being single. I had to say that. Like, you're fine with being single because you love yourself first. You put yourself first. You put yourself first. And even if you want love, you know, which I see that you are taking some risks, so it could be towards love. You know, because Mother Mary talks a lot about love and unions, so you could be in a relationship as well. But unconditional love is there for you, you know, and it is here, and you have that. And because you are showing more unconditional love towards yourself and more self-love, you are able to accept more love from others. Wow, that was really beautiful. So it says, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. You know, so love yourself, you know, build yourself up. And the more you are building yourself up, the more you're building yourself up, the more you will allow yourself to feel this energy of, I know my abundance, I know my prosperity, I love myself, I know my worth, I know what I want to bring in, I know what I'm manifesting, I know this, I know that. You know, I'm not sure if you're an Aries, but take on that approach for the season before it ends, because we're from now until the end of April still in the season. So this unconditional love is allowing you to be bold and take risks. Because you is just, look at you. I see you group 2. I see you really like working on your body. I see you working on your body, buying, getting your hair done, maybe dyeing your hair color, getting some track weave, I'm not sure, braids, getting it pressed iron, jewelry. Maybe somebody could be buying you some jewelry. You could even be traveling to an auspicious location. I only say that because, I mean, this is so beautiful. Oh my glob. Like, on the card is extremely beautiful. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So this outcome that's coming up, it is kind of like shedding yourself. You know, like we were talking about Athena. Athena. Okay, High Priestess. Like, she knows her shit. You know, but there comes a point where you really have to come out of that shell too. You know, and I say that because of this boldness and this unconditional love, from this leap of faith and crossing the boundaries, because, you know, you love yourself enough to set these boundaries. You love yourself enough to assert yourself a certain way. This boldness is allowing yourself to shed through all of the endings in your life and bring in beautiful beginnings. Beautiful beginnings. Oh my gosh. Beautiful beginnings. You know, things might seem so dead, or things might seem untarnished. It might even seem as though it took so long. I'm feeling the cycle turned so slow. This is finally happening. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Why is this here? I just feel like somebody's complaining. Are you a complainer? Kali, she's no bullshit. She's all about, like, I'm calm, I'm in my element type of shit. And not even aggression, just extremely passionate about her spirituality, extremely passionate about her femininity. She knows that she's spiritual. She knows that her spirituality is within. She's, you know, fifth dimensional being. She's extremely dimensional. So there are a lot of things that are wrapping up that you might not even be aware of, or, you know, that could be wrapped up in your future, you know, within the next few days or within this week that, you know, you never saw coming. But those old patterns, those old behaviors that we want to get rid of, you know, we want to push those away, and we want to visualize ourselves in manifesting the, you know, richness that we know. So I really do, I'm liking your reading so far, group 2. So with this ending, I see you thinking a lot. I see you, you know, it's almost like a damn let down. Like, I want to be let down, but I can't be let down because I'm so happy. It's crazy. It's like, I want to be let down, but I can't be let down because I'm so happy. So you could have been really let down from a situation, or you could have just been dealing with some really fucked up kind of, like, maybe somebody spilled coffee on you one day, or, you know, there could have been a bartender that took $35 from your card and stole your credit card or something. I'm not really sure. But it could have just been something small, you know, or something that you have thought about for a long time that you're just now reflecting. You might now just be reflecting because you have this abundance at your will. We have Rhiannon, which is our sorceress. So just like the magician, she can manifest whatever she wills. And you see her, Rhiannon is really, you know, she's extremely poised. And she has her stallion, she has her unicorn, you know, but you don't want to get too lost in the fantasy, Rhiannon. You know, it's kind of to an extent where, like, she's extremely mystical, and she's riding a horse with her, you know, her wedding girl. She's celebrating, but, you know, you have to stay clear. Stay clear, you know, so don't always, you know, go to fantasy world, but give yourself that time to. Give yourself that period, but know when to cut out of it as well. So you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So you are able to manifest anything you please. And oh my God, I'm sorry, I don't talk about that. Oh fuck, I have to delete this clip. Okay, I might delete this, I might not. If I don't really care. Okay, Abundantina. Y'all know I was talking about this earlier. Honestly, I felt it. I felt abundance. I felt emotion. I felt truth. Honey, they see abundance from you. Like, because you're manifesting this opportunity for this abundance. Abundantina is manifesting. And she is the harvest. She is the truth. She is a great opportunity, a golden opportunity. So beautiful. You know, you could be meeting the woman of your dreams. I mean, you could be meeting some extremely beautiful, she has very high class, like, political status, to the point where, you know, I mean, guys gawk around her extremely, you know, and you could meet this person, you can meet this woman, and she could just have her eye on you to an extent. Like, it's almost as like a waiting, I feel like, because she just has this abundance right next to you, and it's just like, you're so near, you're right there, you're right at her shoulder, and she's just about to turn to you and give it her all. It's right there. It's right there for grabbing. It's almost there. I can feel it. That's what I'm hearing. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So you guys are going to be getting really great abundance, group 2. I'm so happy for you. As well, when we come to hopes and fears. So these boundaries within the past that we had talked about, for your hopes and fears could connect to, you know, your home. Maybe you weren't in a happy home situation. Maybe you and this person weren't living together. They were going places. Because you want that stability in your home. You know, home is more than a place to sleep to you. I can definitely see that. So it says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. So this could be you know, something that you really want, you know, and the more you allow yourself to clear that old energy, you know, maybe you need to do some house cleaning. I heard that, maybe house cleaning. So let's get some clarification for this outcome. So for the outcome card, we have Dharma as our overall guiding children. So you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children out. So maybe it's about, you know, this abundance comes from. So we're talking about a lot of endings. Endings into a whole new person. You are, and children could be in your life. You could be a teacher. You could really be close with your niece. I feel like if you are really close with your niece, always help her out if she has advice to ask you, because she might really need some one day, and you could really help her overturn a bad decision that just came out. Also, funny looking children will always be the most I wouldn't say funny. I mean, it's like children around you have a fantastical spirit, I believe. What is this? Dharma overall for love. Okay, so maybe you could be in a household with children. Wait, actually I need to get some clarity. What am I doing? I need to get some clarity cards over here. Group 2. So we're going to use the Vampirist deck. And I'm going to be clarifying, what is this Dharma guiding children over? What is this outcome card here for in love? So let's see why this outcome card is here. Ooh. Okay. I usually take all my cards. I don't really like to play around with the messages that try to come out unless it's too much. Okay, so obviously there are going to be children interfering within this opportunity, but because of this love, there's just so much love, there's just so much opportunity, so much foundation to build on. Clearing your path, you know what you want. Somebody's coming. Just clear actions, fast pace, you have to grab it. It's like, my abundance is there. This is what I want. This is what I want. New adventures. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be pretty. I'm really gonna involve myself. But I'm also gonna be myself at the same time. And I'm gonna love who I am. I don't know why I have a story. I don't know why. You could have a decision. You could have a decision about ending a love relationship or not. That's the story I got. You could be in love, so in love that it's intoxicating. Now I have the story. You could be in love with somebody so much that it's intoxicating. You know, but it's so crazy because the cards the last cards that I picked up from the Vampires Tarot, in clarifying this, I'm just gonna lay them out. It's a lot of cards, but it's just really interesting how they came out. I got Four of Scepters, which is Four of Wands, which is happy beginning from this fast-paced, you know, this is somebody who just, this is action, this is fiery action, but there is just deceit, trouble, truth, clarity, understanding. This is action being taken for this love. This is love. Okay, so you can choose to end a love or not, but this is somebody who loves you. Oh my gosh. So this was so great, group 2. Look at this. So, you know, even if you could, this is about choosing to end or continue a relationship. But somebody really wants to love you and they're coming in with love and somebody's coming hard. So, can you handle the softs? Alright, this was really great. Hope you guys really like this message. If you comment, rate, subscribe, maybe I'll post another one. Maybe I won't. I really don't know. Hopefully this goes pretty good. Just wanted to see how it goes. I really enjoyed it though. Thank you so much, group 2. Great cards. Great clarity. Namaste, namaste. Peace.